Peace, good morning, and welcome to Dictation. As soon as this traffic, Ford Explorer with a janky muffler, and then my dude on the Harley drive past. Well, anyway, I was just walking through the neighborhood after dropping off my children, as I do every day, and I was just thinking about how much I love children and how much I love women and why I would never have children anymore after the 4 that I have, and why I would never get married after the 2 marriages that I've been in. Because first of all, I'm not a liar. And secondly, out of the women that I've been with, 100% of them are liars. Now, they're not liars as in, I'm gonna go over here, but they're really over there. They're not that kind of liars. But what it is when it came to marriage, my parents weren't married, but my grandparents were. And so the example of a marriage that I saw was from 2 generations before me. It was people who were married in the 40s, and the style of marriage that they were having from the era of the 40s. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking the greatest generation. I'm talking the World War II, generation. You know what I'm saying? That make America great again type generation. And so when I had an idea about being a father, I wanted to be a husband first. And I looked at how it was when I was in school and the things that we did that I know now are wrong. They were fun as a kid, and I was able to do all these things that were fun as a child because I didn't have proper adult guidance. So a lot of the things that I know now I had to learn the hard way. Some of them I was able to learn from other people's experiences. But the best situation for me to be a husband and a father is to be old school, where I work, the woman don't. She stays home with the kids, and I come home to a hot meal. Yeah, that's what I wanted. And so both of the women I married, they told me that that's what they wanted too. And so I'm like, well, hey, that's beautiful. Because I be running to all these independent women that want to have careers and shit and throw their children in the daycare so that the children can be influenced by people outside of the family. And that's not what I want. Jeez, thick as a motherfucker. Lord damn. But I didn't want my children to be influenced by people outside of the family, outside of the home. You know what I'm saying? I like to deal with homeschooling the children so that I can make sure that they know what they need to know. You know what I'm saying? And so my first wife, was homeschooling the children, on and off. But, I guess there were things that she wanted to do that she didn't let me know that required a little more money. You know what I'm saying? So I'm busy working, and then now she needs to get a job, and the children need to go to school, or, and I'm like, well, that's not the plan. Had I known that you would have tried to go to work and do all this stuff, well, I wouldn't have married you. I would have married somebody else or stayed single. Stealth. Because had she told me the truth or been honest with me, or at least said, let me think about it, and then thought about it, and it concluded that she wanted to have a career, because I have no problem with a woman having a career. It's just that when it comes to raising the children, your career doesn't make you a good parent. See what I'm saying? They don't teach good parenting in college. They don't teach how to be a good wife in college. So these women go to college to learn how to be good employees, but not good parents. And see, that's what I wanted. So I'm already a good employee, you know. But so it didn't work out with the first wife, got with the second wife, and you know, it was the same thing, you know. And then she had this desire to get this money. And I don't know where this influence is coming from, what kind of friends, you know, or what videos or singers or stars you're watching on TV, what kind of Kardashians or whatever, where you see all these women with careers, you know what I'm saying? And like I said, I'm not knocking it, but you can't do both. You can do one or the other. You can do both at different times, but not at the same time, because something is going to suffer. You know what I'm saying? And 9 times out of 10, it's the children. Because motherfuckers invest so much in their career that they forget how much they should be investing in their children. So, like I said, I'm not mad at career women. It's just you got to choose when you want to be a career woman. And then when you want to be a mother and a wife. You know. Now, if y'all don't want to be wives, that's cool. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, when you're being a mother, you're going to a level of responsibility where it's like, man, it's all you. And if you mess up, it's all you. You know, you can't blame somebody else. You know. And so it's like, you know, I mean, I wouldn't have did it. I wouldn't have did it at all. I would have, because I didn't become a father until I was 27 years old. I was almost 30 before I became a father. I wasn't tripping having children. You know what I'm saying? I didn't think my sperm was ever going to dry up. That's not what happens. It doesn't do that for us. You know what I'm saying? We don't have a biological clock. You know? So, I was just like, man, I was deceived. You know? But it's cool now. It's too late now, though. You know what I'm saying? Drop my children to school, drop them off to be educated by strangers. You know, and hopefully my daughter doesn't come home twerking some shit she got from, you know what I'm saying? Like, see, that's what I don't want. No father wants his daughter twerking. You know what I'm saying? I don't care what nobody's saying. If you're a father that want your daughter to twerk, you an asshole. You know what I'm saying? You can quote me on that. You know what I'm saying? I don't know about the women. Women ain't got no sense. Because women be videoing, you know what I'm saying? Certain shit you just shouldn't let your children see. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, they're liars. And they might not think that they're liars because according to them, it's just they changed their mind. And, you know, every woman has the option to change her mind. Fuck that bullshit. How come I can't change my mind? How come I can't be like, you know, what's the dude, the preacher that's divorcing his 8-month pregnant wife? He changed his mind. And, oh, she's mad. But had she changed her mind, right, 8 months pregnant, you know what, I don't want to be with you no more. What woman would have had a problem with her? I'll tell you who would have. The women that obey their husbands and understand the benefit and the sacrifice of submitting to a man. That's it. But let me know what you think. Are women liars and deceivers? Or are they just exercising their right to change their mind? Tell me in the comment section below. And if anybody doesn't like what I have to say, you can open your mouth and let me know how this dictates. No, ma'am.